He flies military jets before breakfast, takes selfies with a white tiger in the afternoon, and ends his day inside a $1.5 billion palace. Prince Mateen isn't just living rich, he's rewriting what royal luxury even means. But here's the twist. He's not even the crown prince. So why is his name flooding global headlines? Because behind the gold-plated Lamborghinis and multi-continent estates lies one question nobody's been able to answer. Who really holds the power in Brunei? When your outfit costs more than a private jet seat, and your daily view includes gold ceilings and exotic animals, you're not just wealthy, you're living the Prince Mateen way. As the 10th child of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, one of the richest monarchs alive, Prince Mateen wasn't born first, but he's living like royalty redefined. Despite not being the heir, Mateen commands global attention with a lifestyle that's unmatched even by many crown princes. Reports estimate his personal access to wealth exceeds $20 billion, backed by a royal family whose holdings include Brunei's oil empire and a $73 billion sovereign wealth fund. But here's where things stop making sense. If he's not the next ruler, why does it seem like he already lives like one? From red carpet appearances to military ranks, it's clear Mateen's image is more than just ceremonial. And while Instagram shows a prince who's charming, stylish, and often shirtless, there's another layer hiding beneath the diamond watches and custom suits. Stick around, because the deeper we go, the clearer it becomes. There's something about this prince the palace isn't advertising. At the center of Prince Mateen's empire is a number few can even comprehend: $73 billion. That's the value managed by the Brunei Investment Agency, a sovereign wealth fund that blends national assets with royal privilege. Mateen's personal wealth, estimated above $20 billion, isn't just based on inheritance. It's tied to real stakes in Brunei's oil exports, foreign real estate, and elite investment portfolios. And these aren't just ceremonial titles or vague family businesses. According to global finance data, Brunei earns over $5 billion annually from oil and gas exports alone, much of which flows through channels the royal family privately controls. In comparison, most princes across Asia and the Middle East have significantly smaller discretionary funds. Mateen has actual access to capital that moves global markets. He's been spotted at international finance events and diplomatic banquets, not just as a guest, but often seated near heads of state. His presence signals influence beyond luxury. It suggests economic relevance. But here's the real puzzle. Even with a bottomless budget and world-class influence, there's one thing this prince still hasn't secured, and that secret casts a long shadow over everything else. When it comes to fashion, Prince Mateen doesn't follow trends. He writes his own version of couture. One of his most famous posts shows him in a custom Gucci jacket, hand-embroidered, with exotic animals, a nod to his obsession with wildlife and symbolic opulence. That one piece alone was valued between $15,000 to $20,000, stitched specifically for him. His wardrobe isn't stored, it's curated, with estimates suggesting he owns over $2 million in designer clothing. His go-to brands? Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and Tom Ford. But it's not just about brand names, it's about exclusivity. Accessories elevate everything further. He's been photographed wearing Cartier diamond rings, Van Cleef and Arpels bracelets, and sapphire-inlaid cufflinks, some priced over $100,000 per piece. His watch collection alone is rumored to exceed $1 million, including a Patek Philippe Grand complication encrusted with diamonds, an heirloom-level timepiece retailing for over $250,000. In a world where many dress to impress, Mateen dresses to distinguish. His look isn't luxury, it's identity, but fashion only covers the outside. What he surrounds himself with behind closed doors reveals an even more surreal reality, one that breathes. While some royals collect art, Prince Mateen collects animals most people only see behind glass at zoos. Let's start with the headline stealer, a white tiger, legally owned and often seen posing beside the prince on Instagram. These endangered creatures aren't available for public sale. On the black market, they're valued between $30,000 to $100,000, but ownership is banned in most countries. Mateen's tiger is one of the few in private hands legally, thanks to special status as part of the royal family, and that's just the start. He also owns ocelots, small wildcats from South America, and elite dog breeds like French bulldogs and Samoyeds, all groomed and handled like aristocracy. What's even more intriguing is how casually he presents it all. No cages, no distance, he hugs these animals, naps beside them, and casually features them in family photos. But not everyone finds it charming. Animal rights groups have raised concerns over exotic pet ownership, though the palace has made no official comment. Still, this is Prince Mateen's world, a place where tigers are pets and leashes are diamond-studded. But if this surprised you, wait until you see what he flies for fun. When most people board a plane, they look for legroom. Prince Mateen looks for cockpit controls. He's not just flown in military jets, he's piloted them. After completing officer training at the prestigious Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, Mateen went on to earn his helicopter wings at RAF Shawbury, flying the Eurocopter AS-350 during his training. By 2021, he had reached the rank of major in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, but he doesn't stop at military grade. Prince Mateen has access to a private aviation fleet that would put most national airlines to shame. His personal sky arsenal includes 2 Airbus A340 aircraft, each estimated at $300 million, and a Boeing 767, which comes with a jaw-dropping price tag of $185 million. And here's the kicker: he prefers to fly himself. While the world debates over basic economy versus business class, Mateen's version of boarding pass usually means slipping into a pilot seat wearing aviators and a smile. But even those aircraft pale in comparison to what he parks on the ground, where engines roar just as loud and gold replaces jet fuel. Prince Mateen doesn't just look fit, he trains like a pro athlete with a royal budget. He's represented Brunei in international polo tournaments, including the Southeast Asian Games, where his team MB Polo won the High Gold Cup in 2019. Polo isn't just a sport in his world, it's royal tradition, played on million-dollar horses under champagne skies. When he's not swinging a mallet, he's in the gym. Mateen regularly shares his weightlifting and martial arts routines on social media, often offering workout tips to his 2.5 million followers. His sculpted frame, the result of discipline and access to world-class training facilities. Beyond the arena, he has a quieter side. An avid wildlife photographer, he reportedly uses Leica and Hasselblad gear, totaling over $50,000 in equipment to capture remote landscapes and rare animals. And yes, he's obsessed with horses, owning several elite breeds imported from Europe and the Middle East. While the palace has never confirmed the exact count, his social media reveals dozens across various riding sessions and events. The Brunei royal family owns over 7,000 cars, a collection valued at more than $5 billion, making it the largest known private car collection in the world. And while many of those belong to Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, Mateen's personal selection is hardly modest. His highlights? 3 gold-plated, diamond-encrusted Lamborghinis, each valued at approximately $4.5 million, not replicas, not vinyl wraps. Real gold coating, and that's just the appetizer. His garage also houses a Ferrari 458 Italia, $300,000, a Porsche 911 Turbo S, $600,000, and a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG worth around $150,000. Each car has been custom-tuned, not just for performance, but to match his signature look, luxury with horsepower. Unlike most collectors, let's start in California. Prince Mateen owns a $15 million Beverly Hills villa, complete with a private spa, a full-size gym, and staff quarters. Real estate insiders report it was remodeled with imported marble from Italy and hand-carved teak panels flown in from Southeast Asia. In Spain, he owns a $5 million estate in Marbella, offering panoramic views of the Mediterranean, manicured gardens, and a private infinity pool just steps from his bedroom balcony. Then there's London. His apartment in Mayfair, one of the city's most elite neighborhoods, is rumored to sit above a designer boutique and features bulletproof windows and biometric locks. But his true residence? That's Istana Nurul Iman, Brunei's royal palace. Valued at over $1.5 billion, it's the largest residential palace in the world, covering 2.15 million square feet. Inside, 1,188 rooms, 257 bathrooms, a mosque, a banquet hall for 5,000 guests, and its own man-made lagoon. His recent wedding to Anisha Rosna, a commoner and fashion entrepreneur, raised eyebrows and earned headlines. Some praised the love story, others questioned if the union strayed too far from royal expectations. And beyond the glamour, controversies still surround Brunei's laws and human rights record. Some see Mateen's charming public image as a buffer to global criticism. Prince Mateen is the face of a new kind, of royalty, trapped between billion-dollar privilege and tradition he can't rewrite. If this is what power without a crown looks like, subscribe to see what happens when royalty really takes over.